To start adding resources to your Mastery Connect site, make sure that you have your account set up and your profile information taken care of first. Then what you'll need to do is once you get in and your profile is set up here, you'll go up to the top and you'll click on Pins. This will take you to a page where you can see all sorts of resources within Mastery Connect. Now, I have to have a place to house my resources. So if you didn't get a chance to get this done at our PLC meeting, go ahead and create a board. You need to create a board first to be able to pin your resources to your board. So I click on My Boards up here, and you can see I have several boards created. So down at the bottom you'll have an empty one that says Create a Board. So go ahead and give your board a name. If you want to give it a description, then create your board, and then it will take you to that board that you just created. So now you're ready to add a resource, and that's where you're going to go in and you're going to click on either here to add a pin or up here to add resource pin. It does not matter. You can do the same thing at both places to add your resources. So I'm going to go up here and add resource pin. And here is I'm going to have an option to either upload a resource from my computer, where I can go in and I can choose a file. Say I have a lesson plan that I have written out with maybe worksheets or activities that go along with it, maybe just some copies and things that I'm willing to share with my group. So then I go in, find it, click on it, open it, add it to the resource pin, and then it would be shared to my board. The other option is I can go here and I can copy a web address to find an image. So it could be some sort of image, it could be a video link from YouTube or Vimeo that are supported, so that's nice to know that you can also do videos as well. So I'm going to use the ReadWorks site as an example to upload a resource, the one that we talked about and I shared in the meeting. So I have my ReadWorks site. I'm logged in order to get to my binder, I have to be logged in. So I click on my binder, and I'm going to choose the Snowy Day lesson. So I'm in the Snowy Day lesson, and this is the one that I want to use. So I highlight the link up at the top, I copy it, I go back into Mastery Connect, I paste it, I click Find Images, and then I have to put in my information. It will not let me pin this resource if I'm not specific with where I want to save it. So you just created your resource board. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to put it on the PLC test board. Subject, it's Language Arts. I'm going to choose a core, and here you can choose the Nebraska Standards 2014. What class? So are you doing a specific grade level or working with kids from different grade levels? It's kind of your preference. And then the standard. So what standard? With it being comprehensive, the language arts, it's probably going to be the 2.1.6. And so here is where it'll give you information about that standard. But then down here you can actually take that lesson and align it with what specific standard that lesson is talking about or is teaching. So if there's a specific indicator like 2.1.6a or 2.1.6b. So be specific down here as to which indicator that standard focuses on. So we'll just put in A as an example. Okay, now I have pinned a resource from the ReadWorks site. So I went out, found the resource, and brought it in and shared it with my group. So you should be able to see that on your profile side. Now I'm going to show you how to take a resource within Mastery Connect and pin it to your board. So I'm going to go up here to Pins. And I have to do a specific search. I don't want to take the time to search through all of these because it's just all subject areas. So I'm going to narrow my search down by clicking on Language Arts Subject. I have to leave this as Common Core state standards because if you choose Nebraska, you're not going to have the option of very many resources. And again, it's in there. You just have to search this. You may not see it come up like mine, so go in and try to do a select a core or other core and see if you can locate it. For classes, say we're going to do 6th grade. And what standard? So now I have to take the Common Core standard that it's showing me here, and I have to align it with that standard that I just put in for that last resource, so the indicator that I chose. So I have to try to find a way to match that up. So I'm just going to take a guess and say that it matches up with RI 6.4 for the Common Core. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of resources that have been pinned, some of the same resources teachers must really enjoy using. Good website for teaching vocabulary. Reaching a topic of choice, read articles. So you can kind of go through and read these and see what's there. So I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to take a look at this one. I'm going to click on it and have it take me out to the website, Vocabulogic. So as I go through this, and I would have to take some time to read through it and look at it to make sure that this is a good quality lesson that I want to share out and use in my class. Once I decide that I feel that it's something I want to use, okay, remember I don't have to copy and paste this. I just can go back into Mastery Connect because it's already been shared, and I can choose to repin. And it's going to go to my board, because I have to be specific as to where I want it to go. Standards used, I went in and I found the one that I wanted to align it with. You can add more standards if you'd like. You can put in a description as well. So it says here a good website for teaching vocabulary. Maybe here you want to put in specific Nebraska standards that that lesson is aligned with. So then I click pin it. And I've just pinned 2 resources here. One that I went out and found, and this one was within Mastery Connect. So that is how you will pin resources and upload different resources to Mastery Connect.